The president for Association of Ghana Industry, Dr. Quaye Daki, has stated that the use of one currency in the world will promote the productive sector pickup to help the economy strive. On the other hand, the Chief Executive Officer for Free Zone Authority, Michael Quaye Jr., explained the rationale behind the Ghana-Rwanda Business Forum.
Economic indicators in each jurisdiction will play in whatever the issue in trade, inter-trade among ourselves. The macroeconomic indicators from our central banks, from our physical space will definitely matter. And therefore, if you have weak macroeconomic indicators that will affect your pricing, naturally your prices will be higher. One would have thought that with this phenomenon, exporters should be excited. But exporters are not excited because their inputs, which majority are also import-driven, are being affected by the exchange rate. So it's a tough period, and therefore, in the context of macroeconomic indicators, that is where issues like the proposal of using one currency on the continent, starting from the ECO, has been propounded, and it goes on and on. So schools of thought and the dynamics of the economic space will play out. Those are the realities needed so that the productive sector will pick up. Some policy reforms might be needed in the incoming budget to help the productive sector pick up, to help government reshape the economy.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
This program was organized primarily by the High Commission of Rwanda, the GIPC, and GEPA. And we have been invited as supporting government agencies because at the end of the day, we are all on the same front to promote trade and investment within the Africa Continental Free Trade Area. So this was a very fantastic program with the theme Explore, Invest and Export. And we're looking at how both countries can trade. We're looking at things like value addition, where what are some of the strengths of Rwanda? What are some of the strengths in Ghana? So that we can do import substitution on both ends instead of relying always on other entities, whether in Asia, in Europe, or in America, to fill in these gaps. So that was what this was primarily about. And as you could see, the High Commissioner, of course, was here. We had the Trade Minister from Rwanda also here. We also had the Honorable Herbert Krapper to represent the Trade Minister here, and various other agencies were also represented accordingly. So this is a drive to not let it be any more about the talk, but to walk the talk. And we can inform you gladly that 7 countries have already joined the pilot scheme, including Ghana and Rwanda. Rwanda was one of our greatest supporters when it came to bringing the AFTA Administrative Secretariat to Ghana. But what the President of Ghana, President Nana Akufo-Addo, has said is we need to go beyond the administrative capital to make Ghana the manufacturing, the processing, the servicing, the packaging capital in conjunction with others of Africa. That is the aim. And I was also very glad to hear a lot more about the PAP, which is the financial platform which would allow all the various currencies in Africa to be able to trade on a platform without conversion into the dollar. So there's a lot of good things going on with regard to trade in Africa, and we pray that the Africa Continental Free Trade.
Now let's go for this quick break and we'll be right back.